Culminating the month-long spotlight of frontliners of the Royal Bahamas Defense Force, we complete that series tonight with a look from the past, present, and future with Defense Force Commodore Captain Dr. Raymond King. He spoke with our Lloyd Allen.
On May 9, 1980, Cuban MiG jets fired on the Bahamian vessel the HMBS Flamingo, setting off an infamous tale in Bahamian history. 4 proud soldiers lost their lives and the nation was left shaken. That dark event was a starting point for the story of the Royal Bahamas Defense Force. Commodore Dr. Raymond E. King knows that he is building on the legacy of his predecessors.
Prior to our country's independence in 1973, the Royal Navy conducted sporadic maritime law enforcement patrols off the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, which proved to be ineffective, inconsistent for the transnational crimes faced at that time.
Dr. King explains the Police Marine Unit was initially formed in 1971 to assist in patrols, but the proliferation of narcotics trafficking and operatives proved too great of a challenge, hence the official start of the Royal Bahamas Defense Force on March 31, 1980. Dr. King says over the first 20 years, the Rbdf has undergone a number of milestones.
The conferring of the title Royal on the Bahamas Defense Force, the unfortunate sinking of HMBS Flamingo, Bahamianization of the Royal Bahamas Defense Force, on the appointment of the first Bahamian Commodore, Commodore Leon Livingston Smith. We had the first enlistment of women, the Defense Force participation in the CARICOM's UN peacekeeping mission in Haiti, the Adopt a School program, the establishment of the Defense Force Rangers program, the development of the base, development in terms of docks, jetties, building of warehouses and workshops.
From the year 2000 up to now, Dr. King says development has continued with the establishment of the air and marine fleets and other areas.
The Sandy Bottom project, which to date would have been the largest single investment by the government in any government entity, some $232 million. We also saw a significant enhancement in our maritime domain awareness. We now have satellite communications, integrated satellite communications.
As drones are also a new addition to the Force Patrol, Dr. King adds that plans remain in the pipeline to establish a search and rescue unit.
Named by an appointed search and rescue coordinator. We are poised to receive significant assistance from the United States Security Cooperation Office.
Additionally, a civil engineering corps is also being considered. One of the more important questions, though, for Marines is when will they benefit from a new base? Well, Dr. King had this response.
The property that the hotel sits on now, it is intended, following the demolition, to build a new training facility. We intend to utilize the parking space that we have now to rebuild some of those office spaces. A few years back, the government had allocated some $15 million, which we were granted at the time some $5 million per year for these infrastructural upgrades.
And that concludes our month-long focus on the Rbdf. Lloyd Allen, ZNS Network News.